Welcome to the channel, and today I didn't really have a video in mind. I got a special video planned for tomorrow. I really hope I get it done. I would really appreciate it being out there. It might be a series of videos if I do it in time. We'll see. No promises, but um, I didn't have a plan for today's videos. I was so focused on tomorrow's, and I decided, you know what, let's just do a mini Detroit sports stuff. There's been a lot of things going on in the Detroit sports scene the last few days. We got to talk about. The most recent just came across my desk. Um, it is the Buccaneers have signed Lions defensive end Al-Quadin Muhammad. 11 sacks last year. You're doing everything you can to get an edge rusher. I mean, like, the only way you can get away from this is if you trade for Max Crosby, which I don't even know if you want to do. But I'm just saying, like, you're losing one of the better edge rushers you even had on the team, who's the guy that's played above his skis this year. And that's the guy you lose. Like, what are we doing here? You bring in Pacheco, you bring in the Mays center, who's okay. The tackle you brought in stinks. You re-sign like what? Malcolm Rodriguez, you lost a ton. What are you doing? You restructure Goff's cap. You get 30 million back to do what? What are we doing? Like, the Lions are going to run it back with the team that missed the playoffs. Is this the plan? Team that had a horrific offensive line, you're just not going to add to it. Like, I know we're early in free agency, but my goodness, the best guys are all gone. What are we doing? I don't know. I just don't know. And that's pretty much all you're going to get from me on this video about the Lions is I just don't know. I will say the Pacheco signing was cool. He had a great interview today. He was swearing a little bit, which is pretty funny, but he was like talking about how he was on the phone with Brad and not on the phone with Dan Campbell, and was going crazy. So that at least is good to see. But man, what are we doing? What are we doing? You re-signed Tom Kennedy. Very fun, but come on. Now, Pistons. Now, I did the other day, I did a video. I was like, hey, Pistons, blah, blah, blah. Like, please win. They won, and they had fun doing it. And the team seems to get their swagger back because they're supposed to do it against the Nets. I know they didn't do it the other day against the Nets. They do it against the Nets now. Now you have to play the Sixers tonight. And I don't know how familiar everyone is. I'm going to try to get this video up before the game starts. Should be in a minute here. They just announced the starters as of now. Cade, Marcus, Duncan, Tobias, and Duran, the usuals. The starters for Philadelphia: VJ Edgecombe, Quentin Grimes, Justin Edwards, Trendon Watford, Dominic Barlow out. Bana, Broom, Drummond, Embiid, George, Maxey, Oubre. So top like 7 guys are out. Like, what? VJ Edgecomb's like the only, Quentin Grimes like the only guys they have playing. Like, come on, what the hell? So that should be another good win. And then you play what's it called next? You play the Grizzlies. So that should be a 3-game win streak. You should be like a 10, 15 point favorite in both of these games. So hopefully you take care of business and we can just relax and it'd be great. Because tomorrow's the Detroit Day promotion. Got to win on that. Make it fun. And let me see what the next few games even are after that. Then you got the Grizzlies, and then you have Raptors. I'll be at that game. Then you got 2 against the Wizards. Those should be 2 wins. And we're looking at a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-game win streak potentially. 6-game win streak potentially, and you're back into it. You lost 4, you win 6. That's net 2. That's fine. That's all you need. But we'll see how that all turns out. And then the final one, the most pressing and stressing one, the one that they start and puck drop is in 6 minutes from now. The Wings play the Lightning. At Lightning, Wings are a pretty substantial underdog. The other night, they played the struggling, injury-riddled, still very talented Florida Panthers. They were a pretty decent underdog again in that game. They were a pick 'em. I lied. They went down 1-0 when I think I saw the odds. They then score. Patrick Kane gets on the board. Justin Falk, the new guy you got, boom, on the board, up 2-1. Miko Mikula gets one back. Damn it. Casper gets a goal with, 6, what is it? I think it was 6 minutes remaining in the game. Like, boom, let's go. No, it'd be 12 minutes remaining in the game. You're like, okay, sweet, let's hold it out. Verhaeghe ties one up. You're like, damn it, whatever. Verhaeghe scores a second goal with 15 seconds remaining. The Wings give up 2 goals in 2 minutes to lose the game in regulation. How many points has the Wings missed the playoffs the last couple of years. You don't think that 1 point would have been very important? Wings are one of the best teams one of the best teams out there in terms of overtime. An extra point, come on. Right now, the Wings sit atop the wild card standings. They have a game in hand on Boston and Columbus, and they are up a point on Boston and 2 on Columbus. So it'd be a huge win because if you win this game, obviously Tampa Bay can't get any points, and you'd be 1 point behind Tampa Bay if you beat them in regulation. I just want a point. We're at the point where I want a point. Larkin's out 2 weeks. I'm going to the game against the Sabres coming up here, which thought would have been a potential playoff game a couple months ago. Now it's going to be like the game of the year for the Wings, maybe even have a chance left. But looking at their schedule, oh boy. At Lightning, at Stars, next 2 games. You got to get at least 2 points from those 2 games total. Home against the Flames, and then the next stretch is your big stretch. Home against Canadians, home against the Bruins, home against the Senators, at the Sabres. That's a crazy stretch. And then you got home against Flyers, at Penguins. And then April comes around, Flyers, Rangers, should be 2 wins. You have the Wild at home, tough game. Home against the Jackets, big game. Flyers, Devils, at Lightning, at Panthers. No easy games in the NHL. It's just usually how that goes. But you guys sure got to get your act together if we're going to have something to even care about playing for. Yeah, you go a first round pick, go all in. Larkin gets hurt the next game. It's just bad luck. It is, but you gotta still do something here. Make it so when Larkin comes back, you have a chance. Go out there and win tonight. So, quick video. I know, sorry, not a ton to talk about, but Detroit, we gotta lock in. And Lions, our Tigers, Scooball is back. He's back. He left Team USA, and that nightmare actually ended almost happening. They didn't end up happening. Thank God, US is still alive. Believe they play coming up here. They play Canada tomorrow night, 8 p.m. So, yeah, that's all I got for now. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. And happy Detroit Day tomorrow. Peace.